Hey guys, it's Audrey from Permission to Hustle. Thanks so much for tuning on in today. Today we are talking, and I don't want you to laugh when I say this, okay? I want you to listen. Today we are talking work-life balance. How to achieve a work-life balance. I have 5 strategies I'm going to be sharing with you today. And this is the truth, guys. This is the truth, all right? So I feel like this is the perfect video for me to actually shoot, podcast to film, because I have 5 kids. I have a very full personal life, all right? So I have 5 kids. I love being on the PTO. I love going to swim meets. I love being invested in their lives as much as I possibly can. Now, I also work, and I am the breadwinner of my family. So work for me is not just like, hey, I love to contribute. Work for me is bills. It's supporting my family. My husband is building a business. He's an entrepreneur. So I have taken the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I am working so he can build. And so when I say this work-life balance, and this is my point of sharing these 2 things, it's legit. It is not, I am not a 25-year-old single with no kids woman telling you the importance of potentially finding a work-life balance. This is truly somebody who's in the thick of it. And this is my point as well. If I can instill any advice or strategies for you to help you get that work-life balance, then I hope that where you are right now in life, you will see the importance of it and really have it help you. Because I do think that it is an impossibility to have a perfect balanced life. I do. And I feel like if you're chasing it and looking for it nonstop, it's disappointing because I feel like you're just never going to find it. You're always going to chase and chase and chase, and you're never going to find. But if you can go in knowing that, listen, it's not always going to be great. There's not always going to be a perfect situation. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. On some days, I'm an awesome freaking mom. On Sundays, I'm an awesome freaking businesswoman. And on the days that I'm both, it's a total win-win-win across the board. And I'm saying that genuinely because I don't think it's good or helpful for women out there to pretend that it's easy all the time to achieve this work-life balance. And I don't care if you have 1 child or 15 children. It's tough, it's difficult, okay? Because we all have different versions of busyness and life and schedules. And nobody is busier than somebody else, right? I am at fault for doing that many times. When I'm listening to somebody tell me how busy they are, I'm going, really? You want to live my life for like 24 hours and you tell me who's the most stressed at the end of the day? I always have to take myself back and go, listen, it's different for everybody. Some people can handle more than others, and that's just the way it is. But this is what I wanted to share with you today. 5 strategies to help you if you are somebody right now that's kind of a little stuck, that just needs some strategies. Maybe one of these will speak to you. Maybe they all will. But I hope that it does help you a bit, okay? So the first strategy, set some boundaries. Okay, and what do I mean by that? You know, maybe you're going to say to your work, hey, listen, I don't take conference calls before 9 a.m., and I don't take conference calls after 5 p.m. That's kind of my family time. I have, to get the kids to school in the morning, you're going to have kids in the back seat, it's going to be loud. Set boundaries that work for you. I don't know what boundaries are going to work for you. Me, personally speaking, that is one of my boundaries. I don't take conference calls before 9 a.m. I get my kids to school. I like to make lunches in the morning. I don't want to feel panicked looking at my phone like I'm going to miss an important call. I want my kids to know that I am 100% there in the morning when they're going off to school. Backpacks packed, homeworks in the backpacks, everything. Now at night, same thing. Unless I have to. At 5 o'clock, there's really no more conference calls or true work emergencies. I really need to be plugged into my family. Of course I will work. But there's nothing pressing, unless something's pressing, and I need to do it, that I will take on. So set some boundaries, okay? Number 2, give yourself the weekends. This is something that I only learned a couple of years ago. And this is really my husband kicking me in the butt and saying, you have to take time on the weekends. There's a reason why people take days off. There's a reason why weekends are built in. Would you want a doctor who has worked 10 days straight operating on you? No, they're tired. They've been around the block a lot in the last 10 days. I want you to take a nice rest. I want you to come back the next day fully rested and take on my operation. Same thing goes for whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter what you do. Everybody needs a rest day or 2 rest days, a weekend. Look at your weekends and build in that rest time. Your weekends are for you and your family, or maybe you and your friends, or maybe you and your fiance, your spouse. Whatever it is that you're doing on the weekends that's that personal piece of your life, make sure that your work-life balance, you have that. You can't be on all the time. And if you are, you're going to burn out real quick. And take it from someone like me who knows you don't want to do that. All right? You're going to set yourself back and then some. All right? All right, so a third strategy is find a mastermind group. Find like-minded women that are going through exactly the same thing you are and find a way to connect, whether it's online or offline. These lifelines can sometimes be the only thing that you possibly truly need to really get that work-life balance. When you're talking with other women that get what you're going through and you're all on the same page, it helps immensely. So make sure you bring that into your life if you feel like there's a strategy that really could help with that work-life balance, okay? I have done this over the last couple of years, and it has been honestly life-changing. And I'm not even trying to sound dramatic. It's just there's something really special about connecting with other people that know exactly what you're going through and realizing that sometimes the only thing you need to do is just talk about it, okay? So number 4, set a schedule and a really great to-do list, okay? So have work hours, okay? If you work from home and you need to set work hours and get a great schedule and a to-do list to get that work-life balance to achieve it, then do it. Know that from 9 to 5, you are home, and as soon as the kids come home, that's it. You turn into a pumpkin. Really let your life, your work life, reflect what needs to get done. You know that when the kids get home, you want to be done. You need to be done with the day. So allow yourself to create a work schedule around that. If you work out of the home and when you come home, get that great schedule down. Know, okay, this is the to-do list. These are my tasks. This is everything. The more organized you are, to be honest with you, the more organized you are, we have done so many great videos on how to create a to-do list, how to be efficient with your to-do list. The most important thing you can do is to organize your life. When you have an organized life, achieving work-life balance will probably be super easy for you, at least on your own terms, because you have in front of you what it is that needs to get done. And number 5, common sense, but something that we don't take enough. Give yourself a break, okay? Know that you are not the only person on this planet going through this, and that the world is not going to end and crumble if you kind of fall or cry or get overwhelmed or stressed out. Take a breath. There are days that you just need to take a breath, walk away, and know that tomorrow you can start anew. That is the beauty of life, is that every day we wake up to a brand new day. If you are a half full or a half glass is full or empty type of person, there's always a new day the next day. So take that for what it is. And again, remember what I said at the beginning. Achieving a work-life balance is difficult for everybody. We all have to figure out the best way to make it work for ourselves and for our lives. It's different for everybody. Not one is going to be the same for another. So take that for what it is too. And as always, thanks for listening, guys. Head over to Permission to Hustle on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us. We love when we get comments telling us what it is that you're looking for. Make sure you subscribe so you get that notification. Ding, ding, ding. We have a new video that's popping up. And as always, give yourself permission to hustle. Thanks for listening, and we will see you guys on the other side.